Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you two fixes for this Evercross H5 electric scooter. So the first fix is for the instability issue. The second fix is just to adjust your disc brakes, and this might also work for other electric scooters that has a disc brake. So first thing, of course, I already mentioned in my previous videos, one of the biggest problem of this Evercross H5 is the instability issue. This is also mentioned by a lot of people in the comment section and also on online reviews such as from Amazon or Walmart. The thing is that when you're traveling at high speed, this is very unstable, hard to keep in a straight line, kind of wobble left and right, and sometimes it has the tendency to fall over to the side. So my advice for you is just to keep a straight arm and make sure you hold the handlebar with both of your hands. Don't drive with one hand. So keep a very straight arm, and that should fix your instability issue. I found it a lot more stable having a straight arm, and of course both arms. For some regular scooter, you can ride it with your arms bent, but in this scooter it's very unstable like that. So just keep a straight arm and hold your handlebar tight. That should fix it. And I also tend to have of course this is applied to a sitting down position, since this is a sitting down scooter. So I usually put one feet in the front and another feet in the rear. So this, I found this a lot more stable. I mean, some people might prefer side by side, but this is a lot less stable in my opinion. It doesn't matter which feet front, which feet rear, as long as you keep this pose and have a straight arm, you should have a very stable ride, at least for me, even at top speed. And then the second thing is just to how to adjust the brake. In my previous video, I just told you I fixed the brake fading issue. Actually, it's not the brake pads fading, but you just tighten this bolt over here and also this one. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to adjust the brake if your disc brakes is rupting, which isn't my problem. But I have this problem for my high boy scooter and also the Daya KS5 Pro. So in order to adjust the brakes, you just loosen these two bolts instead of this one, not this one, but these two. You loosen it, and once you loosen it, not all the way, and you should be able to adjust the position of the brake caliper and make sure that this is not touching the brake pads. Just make sure it's right in the middle, and once you found that perfect position, you just tighten these two screws over here. But again, the key is to tighten them slowly, not quickly, because if you tighten them too quickly, it might be touching the disc brake again, which means it's wrapping again. So you just have to tighten it slowly, make sure it's the disc brake is always in the middle and not touching the brake pads. Once you do it almost all the way, then just tighten it all the way, but do it slowly. Make sure throughout the whole process it's not rubbing. Then you should be able to fix the brake pads, the brake rubbing, this brake rubbing issue. Same for the rear brake. So you just have to unscrew, not all the way, unscrew these two, and then you can adjust the position. I think here you can probably see it from here, or maybe hard to see. Make sure that this is not touching the brake pads, and then you just make sure it's right in the middle, and then you just tighten the screws slowly all the way. That's how you adjust the brakes. Same thing for the Highboy. Actually, it happens to my Highboy S2 Pro, not this one. This is the KS4 Pro. It has a rubbing disc brake right out of the box. So same thing here. You just unscrew this one, I think this one and this one, these two screws, but not all the way. You just loosen it enough that you can reposition this brake caliper and make sure it's not touching the brake, the disc brakes. Make sure it's right in the middle. You can kind of see it over here. Make sure you can see right there is not, as you can see right now, is right in the middle. There's a gap, small gap. Is not touching the brake pads. So that's how you adjust the brakes for any scooter that uses a disc brakes. If your scooter has electronic braking or drum brake, then you don't have to worry about this. But it could happen. So anyway, thanks for watching and have a nice day.